With me today from Image Scan, I've got Bill Mawer in the studio today. Bill, good morning.
Hi.
It's been a little while since we've had the chance to catch up with you. So Image Scan, give us a quick recap on the business if you would.
Yeah, so Image Scan is a small AIM-listed X-ray technology company. We have two main product range. One is a security product, portable X-ray systems. These are one of the tools that the bomb squad has when it's investigating suspect packages. We sell those all around the world. And we have a second product range, which is about 20% of our business, and that's industrial X-ray systems, which are used to inspect catalytic converters in the manufacturing process.
Right.
Those are the two parts of our business. We've grown it from about 1.7 million in sales to 5 million in sales over the last 3 years, and turned a £500,000 profit lost into a £500,000 profit.
So some big achievements here, and significantly this week news of your first acquisition.
Yes, we're absolutely
Research.
delighted to announce that. Todd Research is another small security X-ray company. We formed a relationship with them a couple of years ago, really as part of a plan that we hope to end at this point in making the acquisition. And for the last couple of years, we've been selling some of their X-ray systems through our international channels into the security marketplace worldwide.
Right. And they're a profitable business?
Yes, Todd's turns over about just around about £2 million a year. And in the last year, it made about 30% profit on sales, operating profit.
And as far as the consideration here, you're paying £3.25 million, are you?
Yes, that's about 5 times that adjusted earnings. And one of the reasons we like the business is the quality of those earnings. I mean, they have a great customer base, government customers, large industrial organisations, banks, and about half of their revenue comes from recurring service and support revenue on a very large installed base around the world. And as a small listed company, having the confidence in that part of the earnings from month to month is very attractive.
And so a mix of debt and equity here to fund the purchase?
Yes, there's we're raising £1 million from a placing of shares. We're paying an additional £250,000 through a subscription to the seller, and then we have £2 million of vendor debt that we plan to pay down over the next couple of years.
And you'll be taking part in that placing?
Yes, I'm added a small amount to my own holding. I hold about 4% of Image Scan.
So a good acquisition. You're pretty pleased here with Todd Research?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's been part of my plan since I joined the business that once we could get it turned around and make it profitable, I thought it would be a great opportunity to use this listed company as a platform really to build a portfolio of security technology companies. But as a business as small as we are, it wasn't always going to be easy to find that first acquisition and make it happen. I'm absolutely delighted that we've been able to do that, and we hope to add other technologies and other businesses over the next few years.
Well, speaking of other technologies, other businesses, I know a new addition for you, ThreatScan 2. This is a new product?
Yes, we've had a program over the last couple of years, part funded by Innovate UK, the government organisation that funds R&D in small businesses, and we've used that to develop a very high precision X-ray detector unit, and we've now taken that to market as ThreatScan 2. And what we've done there, it's a bit like taking a 1 million megapixel camera and turning it into a 4 megapixel camera. And for the X-ray the users, the bomb technicians, it's very important to have that resolution and be able to see in fine detail what's in the target.
And have you had much customer interest so far?
Absolutely. We've been out at security trade shows and stands, and that's moved on from there now to doing custom demonstrations and trials. Right. And that the new panel starting to get into the marketplace.
Brilliant. Outside of the UK, Bill, a new partner for you in South America?
Yes, I mean, most of our business goes internationally, and the way we do that as a small company, and it's not a trivial thing for a business our size to be able to target all those government customers around the world. The way we do that is through a network of international partners, and one of the things that we've been doing over the last couple of years is actively going out to fill in the gaps in that partner network, and VMI in Brazil is a great example of that. They're a big X-ray technology company. accesses all branches of governments in Brazil and large parts of South America, and they're going to take our product into that market. And that's also a great example of what we want to do with Todd Research, because through that partnership, we can very quickly take Todd's products directly into government users in South America. And that's really our plan for the Todd Research business, is to expand it and grow it through our international channels.
Was this your first move into South America?
We've sold sort of odd systems here and there in South America on a more opportunistic basis, but we feel with VMI that we've really got a base down there from which we can really grow the business.
And what other markets have you got your eye on?
Well, we've got quite a lot of tenders out at the moment in North Africa, funnily enough, which we haven't particularly done a lot of business in various territories in North Africa. We're both all strong security markets. We're hoping to add that area over the next year or two. Last year we did very well picking up business in the Indian subcontinent, places like Bangladesh, Pakistan, India. And that, in fact, we did that by targeting that region very specifically with a product range, designed for that particular set of users. That's a new space for us as well. So there aren't many parts of the world that we can't get to.
Brilliant. I know you had a bit of a setback earlier this year with an order cancellation, but you've overcome that. You've moved on. Yeah,
that was a speed bump for us. It was unfortunate, but I guess as a small company, you can be prone to that sort of thing. We had a large order from an export customer, and that customer had placed that order with us before they'd had their order confirmed from their customer. And in that particular territory, that kind of thing tends to happen. It hasn't troubled us in the past. The order went away, budget got taken away from the user, and these things happen with government procurement all around the world. And we allowed that customer to cancel the order. We came to an agreement with them. We've resold all the systems, and we really feel that's past us now. We've sort of, it's something that happened. We dealt with it, and we're in a good place to move forward.
Are you still talking to that customer?
Oh, absolutely. That was one of the reasons that we did it. Yeah, it's
right.
A big industrial customer that does a lot of government security technology business in that particular region, and in fact is a good potential another partner for Todd Research. So we wanted to treat that as a long-term relationship and be grown up about it, which is why we chose to take that particular path.
I think you're only a couple of months out now from the end of your financial year.
Yep.
You're on track to hit your targets, meet market expectations?
We see no reason to adjust the market expectations at the moment, which have us at about £4.5 million of sales and about £150,000 of profit. They were adjusted downwards back in January when we made that announcement. And we would expect Cantor Fitzgerald, our broker, and Nomad to put out a revised forecast for the combined business with Todd Research once the acquisition goes through, and we expect that to happen mid-August.
Just a final couple of words from you, Bill, then. Investors watching this video now, Image Scan, why should they consider?
Well, we're a great little security technology company. It's a bit of a turnaround story. And the acquisition makes a real difference, improves our quality of earnings, should improve our earnings per share in the first year, and that year only starts in October. And I think we're in a great place to do more organic growth and acquisition growth over the next couple of years.
And of course, you've just literally made this acquisition here, but it's taken a couple of years to get to this point. Would you like to see another one next year?
Well, I think we need to integrate this business, so I don't think it's going to take too long, and get its products into the marketplace. And we have taken some debt on that we need to at least start paying off. But I would hope that sort of the back end of our next financial year, we should be in a position at least to start thinking about the next deal.
Great to see you, Bill. Thank you.
Thank you.